Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Wizard of Legend 2 1.0. I've been waiting for this for about a year now. My sense of time is all sorts of scuffed, but yeah, I've been curious to see where this has been developing, but as kind of my new policy of not covering too much for early access games, I've been waiting for the 1.0, and now it's finally out on Steam. So, I guess as part of that, if you do want to pick this up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. Let's see, I should also say a very quick thank you to Dead Mage and Humble Games for reaching out and sponsoring this video. So I guess with that, let's dive right in. We got a lot to get through, and then I can actually talk about all the new changes. But I guess the one I might as well mention is that it's got 4-player cooperative online play, so if you do want to play this with a group of 4 friends, or, well, you and 3 other friends, you can. Anyway, it looks like my save file from earlier is gone, so we're just going to start a new file.
Ah, there you are. Come on over. We've got a lot to get through.
We've been waiting for you. One of the rare few wizards chosen to compete in the trials.
I am Sergique, keeper of the Arcana secrets, and it's my duty to teach you to wield the incredible power of Arcana.
And I am Madame Moulon, the historian of relics in the trials of legend.
Magic isn't just a tool. It's a way to discover and enhance your true self. The question is, which element defines you?
I think I'm going to roll fire. I know it's a bit generic, but I don't remember being very good at those wind punches. I'm definitely not good at the stone punches. The lightning I know I can be good at, but I need certain upgrades to make it work. And maybe water is fine. But I'll go fire for now, because it's got a ranged attack.
Flames. The element of pure destruction and rebirth. The fire within you.
Let that flame be your guide.
The trials await you, Flame Bearer.
Immediately turn around and leave. Bye. Alright.
Do you
Anyway.
seek the glory of becoming the Wizard of Legend? Or is your...
Is this the one destined to
I'm just
claim
gonna
the
blitz
title?
this. Okay, there we go.
Destiny's nice and all, but let's see if this wizard has what it takes to endure the trials.
I do appreciate that there's actual color commentary, because, you know, just like in Wizard of Legend 1, you are actually doing, like, kind of this magic tournament. Okay, those aren't mine, are they? I have no idea.
You are not alone in this, young one. We're watching your every move, offering guidance as you go.
We support you on your journey beyond the battlefield.
Oh, it's when I dash, I leave behind a fire sigil. Okay, I was wondering about that. I was like, I'm not doing that, am I? Okay, so yeah, starting with like an actual dash attack is huge. And extremely powerful. I'm feeling a lot better than I was when this first launched in early access, or even when it was available kind of in demo form. At the very least, I haven't randomly gotten hit yet, which accounts for a lot. Not that I was randomly getting hit too much in the previous iterations of this game, but it felt like I was getting smacked around more. Okay, there we go. There's the random hit that I was expecting. It doesn't feel like the ranged enemies are as accurate. Whoop! Bam. I was out of juice and didn't realize it. Just get him in that. Oh, that's the good stuff. Okay, signature. Blue bar is filled. I can now use my signature. What happens? Oh, and we'd already burned that other guy. Well, that worked out reasonably well.
Relics are stored within these ancient relic altars. Always commune with them. It's a trials tradition.
Okay, so what can we do? More gold from all sources, which is very good. Melee Arcana does extra damage, or all standard Arcana have their cooldown reduced. I like the cooldown reduction, but we're going to go for the gold. Because money's kind of hard to come by. from what I remember.
Every challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to become the Wizard of Legend.
It is no simple task.
Okay, it seems like these guys are reasonably stunnable. And easy enough to kill. I know that crystal is used for something. But later. Yeah, I really like the fact that I have an actual dash attack. Okay, so what is
Breaking
this?
these stones releases chaos gems, the essence of all magic in Lenova.
Oh, that's our meta
Use them
progression
wisely.
currency.
They're your fuel for the trials.
Okay, now I can warp between those. That's nice.
The name's Farron. If you're looking for new Arcana, I'm your gal.
Okay, so we can buy Flame Strike, we can buy Impaling Drill, Wild Tornado, and Fissure Slam, and Dragon
Safe
Defense.
travels through the trials.
I don't
Step
have enough
onto these
money.
stones, and with a touch, you're somewhere new. Marvelous, isn't it? Some call them mere teleporters, a name unworthy of their marvels.
You just called them stones.
Okay, stay away from that. That's more dangerous than I thought. Yeah, so it seems like it's kind of practical for me to do the Fire Blast into the Wind combo. As that seems to do a decent chunk of damage. I just have to watch out for my... Ah, beans got stuck. And that's a familiar feeling. Oh, and the plants come back. Okay, keeping that in mind. There was a battle arena the other way. But it looks like... Yeah, I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit on this one. And that's okay. Leave that alone. Yeah. I can fall into the pits, but so can my enemies. Set them off and let them burn. Well, I usually go for fire as like a primary element. Ugh. Yeah, so we are taking some random hits. Though this might give me some healing? Yeesh. Okay, I'm nearly full health. Oh, I was expecting some more checkpoints in that. I guess maybe that one battle room was the checkpoint. Go from there. Okay, let's see. So what else should I mention as part of this? So I guess one of the big changes, obviously apart from the fact that this is 4-player co-op now, instead of just... Ooh.
These are chests. Inside, you may find...
Madame Mulan, everyone knows what to do with chess.
Okay, who's this guy?
Welcome, risk taker. The trials are cruel, but I make 'em fun. Step closer, and let's see if luck favors the bold.
Do we gamble?
A bold one, I see. Let's see if you can match your bravado with skill.
Clear enemies in less than 20 seconds. Okay. Didn't do as much damage as I wanted.
You've
Like
bested
second
the
to
odds,
spare.
and for that I grudgingly applaud you. But remember, luck is a fickle friend.
Not exactly what I call gambling, really, but that's okay. Alright, so we got the treasure chest. I guess we can go back to the shopkeeper. I have space for 2 spells if I want to. So, Flame Strike. Oh, this just swaps my basic attack. That's a swap. Wild Tornado. Whirling Tornado moves towards targets, dealing damage and pulling enemies in. 2 fissures into each other and push enemies in the center. Oh, so it claps them together. And this one already has an upgrade. Dragon Defense. 5 rotating air dragons around the wizard, blocks projectiles and damages enemies. Double casting ability shoots a dragon that slows the target. So, like, I could pick up Dragon Defense, but I think I'm gonna wait, because you can find these spells randomly out and about. Okay. I guess we're going back up here. There we go. And my health isn't looking too bad. I know there's some meta progression options that I can get later that seriously boost my survivability. Like, specifically, I think you can get a lot of healing abilities. Let's see. What else was I even going to say on this one? I don't know. This is the other reason why I want to save my money.
Come in! I am Hasher, the Trial's official purveyor of relics. At your service.
Because I want to pick up these. So extra damage to staggered enemies. So that's good for bosses. Voodoo Doll, more damage for each status effect. Standard Arcana have reduced cooldowns. Hitting enemies with a standard melee Arcana heals you. Doubles any max HP boost from other relics, and that heals me.
Please,
Hold
take
up.
good care of your relics.
There was a fire move here. Basic and melee, cost 60. Holy shit, that's actually really good. Oops, that's not the one. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Holy Sword. I don't know how good that healing is, but I'm just going to hope that it's actually healing me. Ow. It doesn't seem to be. Oof. Oh, standard as opposed to basic melee Arcana. So it's that one that heals me. Does that count? No, that doesn't count as melee. It's just my bumper skill. I'll take it. Soul Medallion. Killing enemies using your signature Arcana's ultimate form increases ultimate damage at 2%, capped at 80. I mean, I'll take it. I should have been paying attention. So, it's not that much healing. I will grant. Like, it could be that much more effective, but it's already healed me at least 10 HP. Because it's a multi-hit. So I think, ow. Well, it's healed me a couple. It's healed me some HP. Oof. But it's cost me an amount too. Keep our distance. Okay. It's not great. Oh, right. Yeah, I need to pick up some more melee Arcana to really make use of that. Now, does this not have anything fancy? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's how I pull up the map. Doesn't look like it can warp anything. Also doesn't look like I'm missing anything. So I guess continue on. I was expecting to get at least something after that, but alas. Well, I'm at 162, and we've got our first boss fight. Let's see how this goes. I have a history with bosses in Wizard of Legends, specifically this guy absolutely wrecking me. Time to find out if that's going to remain the case or not.
Burn bright if you must, but you won't melt through my attacks with that fire Arcana. Yeah.
Okay, well that's not a good sign. Oh. I gotta remember, I can also dash. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, he's hit his halfway point. Always makes this a bit trickier. Functionally cannot hit him while he's doing this move. Not really, anyway. Ooh. Bad time for the speed boost, to be honest. But that's kind of... Oh, that's the wrong direction. Oh, that has bouncing boulders? Ow.
Speak
Yeah, I'm
with
toast.
Sergic about the
It's okay.
foundations of your strategy. He's faced me enough times to have some valuable insights into your failure.
I actually did okay there. It wasn't amazing, but I almost had him.
Finally awake? You put up quite the fight out there, but no one said becoming the Wizard of Legend was simple. Welcome home. When you're ready, meet me at the training grounds. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
Okay, so this is where we can change our aesthetics if we wanted to. I don't think these change anything apart from cosmetic. However, I will be... Oh, that's symbol color. Why do I have to pay for orange? I mean, I guess it's fine. I'll be yellow for now. Yeah, we can also change our headgear. Ooh, so we can have like a fun mask going on. Or even, it just changes the color of our robes. And a different bracelet. I would rather save my gems for other things. Unless they've changed how the meta progression works, which they might have. I think that might be... Okay, so that's for multiplayer, but we're playing solo.
Mulan, I'm a ground man. If I want.
Got things to interact with. Oh, this is the multiplayer. So local co-op or online co-op? Let's see. I think that's for like goals and dailies and stuff. Leave that for later though.
Sergic is looking for you. Best.
Okay. Where is he? Here he is.
Here, take these. A few Chaos Gems. Pure magical energy. And the key to unlocking new Arcana. Go ahead. Pick whatever speaks to you, and I'll shape their raw energy, craft it into something you can control and wield in the trials.
Okay, so we can get Aeromancer's Grasp, Frostblade, Bolt Trail, Searing Rush. So, Rush Forward leaves flames in my wake. Rush Forward while enveloped in a watery globe. I mean, let's try the Frostblade, I think.
The Arcana before you are raw power. Their true strength lies in how you master them.
Okay, Perfect Dash absorbs projectiles and reduces the cooldown of a random Arcana. So yeah, we have more things that we could unlock if we want to.
Your Arcana's crafted. Tomi, the living spellbook awaits. Equip your Arcana. The right one in your hands changes the game.
So, I guess I could try the Frostblade this time around. I don't think we have anything else unlocked. Yeah, leave that alone then. And I can't get access to that yet, which is unfortunate because that would actually help me. It doesn't look like I have anything else at all. Yeah, it's probably fine. Though it looks like I'm gonna have to unlock more mechanics.
After all my time mastering new Arcana, I realize one truth. Power alone isn't enough. To become Wizard of Legend, you must embrace the essence of each battle as it unfolds.
I warped out of the fight zone. Didn't know I could do that. But I can also yeet my enemies out of the environment,
Your
which
path
is
is
helpful.
clear. Become the Wizard of Legend.
But Hieronymus stands at the end of this journey.
And only the worthy will face him and survive. Defeating him is no small feat.
Yeah, I know it's a little campy, but I actually do like the color commentators. I think it gives the game a little bit more of that kind of competition flair. The first Wizard of Legend very much felt kind of isolated, like you were just doing it for some reason. But I think you weren't even like present, you'd kind of isekai'd yourself. Which was interesting. And I don't think anybody ever noticed it or called attention to it. Except for maybe the final boss. I want to say he did. Oop. That is close. Yeah, I want to take out the ads. If you notice he's got yellow health, that means that he cannot be stun-locked by attacks. As soon as I've gotten rid of that yellow health, then it's a lot easier. Slows undamaged enemies, increases damage by 10%, an additional 10 for Arcana variants. And if you have more gold, damage will scale by 15%. Let's go with the Zervin's Crest, actually. Slowing undamaged enemies might actually be quite useful for taking out groups, because I can effectively just single-mindedly face one down at a time.
The relics you might have discovered in the trials, remnants of a time when magic thrived. Now, as they fade, these relics are our last link to the ancient powers.
If I remember right, there's like a lore conversation where you find out that they're actually just harvesting the magic from our character over and over and over again. Or our character and anybody else in the trials. And that's how they're sustaining magic further, maybe. Okay, I'm actually really liking these frost knives. They attack nice and quick and do a decent chunk of damage. Okay. Anything else? No, not really. I do also really appreciate how quick and easy it is to zip around here. There are still death pits, but, like, Wizard of Legend 1 had a weird obsession with death pits kind of all over the place. And so, like, you could just be wandering around not paying attention. You know, you've already cleared all the challenges, you've already beaten all the enemies, but, whoopsie-doo, you walked off a pit and took a bunch of damage. Whoop. Yeah, I should do the fire breath first. Oop. There we go. Yeah, slowing undamaged enemies is just super helpful for taking on groups where I don't want to mess around with all of them simultaneously. Okay, there we go. And yeah, I'm really digging that dash attack. I don't remember there being a dash attack in the previous, like in the early access version. At least I don't remember that fire sigil, so clearly something changed in that regard. Oh, got some health there. Yeah, I guess I haven't taken damage yet. I say as I'm like going to careen into a pit or something. We will see. There we go, and we can just kind of chain. It also feels like this first level is maybe a bit bigger than the last one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just overestimating. Come on, give me some enemies. I had my signature charged, and, you know, it'd be kind of a shame if it burnt out entirely. There we go. If it burnt out entirely before I could actually use it. Alright, so that's the end. Okay, maybe the level's not that much huger. We haven't found any of the stores yet. I say as we find one. I don't think this stuff would have more.
Is that the jingling of...
Okay, so every time you die, you're revived to 20% of your max HP. That costs 200 gold. Ouch. Dealing crits to enemies heals you. Movement speed by 12%. Increases the chance of finding higher level Arcana. The movement speed is tempting. But I'm gonna go with that.
Another sale, another satisfied customer. You are satisfied, aren't you?
Oh, I guess we have a couple of paths here that I haven't taken yet. I do kind of wish they were a little bit more generous with the checkpoints. I've played a couple of roguelikes at this point that like go ham with it, and it's just like, you can teleport to any spot in the map as long as you've been there before. And I think it's fine for here. The checkpoints are clean enough. Just give them a nice present. So far, so good. Okay, I don't know what this guy's deal is. Probably just summons the little guys. There we go. Well, this is clean so far. I haven't taken any damage. For 3 seconds, you have a double chance of evading upcoming attacks. Wait, for 3 seconds, win? Oh, revenge. Gotcha. Not Arcana, though. Maybe if I go the other direction. Because I'd like to get some more spells, if I can. But I might also have to buy those. Okay, this is the correct direction. And this is... I thought for a second this was just a dude with a giant beard, but no, it's a frog wizard.
I'm Azul, the Arcana trader, Surgic's apprentice.
Okay. So we can trade one of our Arcana to get a new Arcana. I like flying kicks, but I think I'm going to trade it away all the same. So we can get level 2 fracture and bonus damage to undamaged enemies. Fill signature bar on use. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Terror Ring. Well, Tornado could be kind of good too.
Arcana, and you might be as strong as Surgic someday.
I think I recognize that voice actor. Actress? Is that the, is that one of the voice... Did that voice actor ever voice a Skrit in Guild Wars? Or am I, like, totally imagining that? Because it kind of sounds like the Skrit from Secrets of the Obscure and, ooh, Ice Mage. You know, I actually have had a shot at taking her out before. And we do bonus crit damage to her with some of my moves.
A fire arcana? What do you expect to do with a candle against a deluge?
Die.
Know how to swim your way out.
Okay, I'm glad I went for that extra movement speed. Okay. Now she's got that. I don't know what I can do about that exactly, but I can take her out with just massive amounts of firepower. Dang.
If you think you have what it takes to be a legend, why not go beyond? Don't settle for being simply Wizard of Legend. Obtain all the Chaos Arcana, earn our approval, and become the new Chaos Master.
You can buy runes and other things in the hub. Oh, is this a new... Oh. Forgotten Arcana variants, wielded by ancient master wizards. These forgotten variants are altered versions of Arcana, new and more potent magic empowering the wielder. Okay, cool. So we just have special spells, or we can upgrade our pre-existing ones. Got it. So, circular attack that freezes. Pound the ground to summon cascading rings of earth. Cast the ultimate version when the signature bar is charged, or hold to pound the ground, summoning powerful cascading rings of spikes, deal damage. I don't like the idea of the charge. The main question is, does this become a new ultimate? Or can you just use it in general. Casting the signature arcana or any other ultimate arcana when the signature bar is full. Oh, so yeah, you can actually just have multiple ultimates now. That's neat, actually. Sure, let's go for it. Yeah, so one of the big changes that was added as part of, I guess, all of the updates is the fact that now there is a zone for, I think, every single element. Well, should be every single element, as well as chaos, or a chaos realm. I don't know where chaos realm fits in exactly. If it's regular or if it's something that shows up right at the end. Because if I remember right, that was kind of the case with original Wizard of Legend, that the Chaos Realm was kind of the last one. Oh, can he chuck boulder? Ow. Unfortunately, can't see his animations particularly well. So I think I'm going to leave him for a second. All right, there we go. Did not leave him that well. That actually hurt pretty bad. Though I think we didn't heal after the the Snow Queen. I'm just absolutely spoiled by other roguelikes. I really like the trend of you heal back to full after a boss fight. It means you can kind of put your all into it and you don't have to worry about being like overly conservative with your resources. Okay. So the one thing is that does take a little while to charge. Didn't hit him as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. Yeah, that ult's pretty good. I appreciate having those options, too. As it certainly feels like I'm able to do a I'm able to do a decent amount of damage and pull off, like, a variety of tricks. It's shards. I mean, I don't begrudge shards, especially at the moment.
Got an Arcana in mind?
So we could get Fireball. Ah. So Barrage Ward. Ward of fire that shoots barrages, fire projectiles, and enemies. So I have just enough money for that. And then standard melee. Dive underground. Propelled by water. The end of the ability recasting erupt with force. Huh. So why is this all lit up? I don't know, but I'm going to buy the ward.
I've been writing some letters back home to my family lately. The Floating Lands mail service, Lenovo's winged deliveries, is surprisingly efficient.
Okay, so let's actually go back to the beginning. Oh, so that's how that works. That's actually awesome. Doesn't last as long as I'd like it to. But that's still bonus kind of set it and forget it damage. Oof. That I can rely upon. Right, those are all my own fireballs. I gotta remember that. Yeah, we're getting tons of currency, but no healing.
Think you've got the speed, or you've got just...
Okay.
Brave.
Let's just toast this guy. There we go.
You flew through those waves like the wind itself. I'm impressed. And poorer.
Yeah, so I don't think that cost me any currency. It's just obviously risk, because you have to beat them in X amount of seconds. I don't know what this bone pile is. Maybe it's just, yeah, summoning more of them. Now, do we ever get currency off of the big boxes? Probably not. Okay, keep toasting these. There we go. Oh, we can upgrade something. So, bonus damage to afflicted enemies, crit chance, or bonus damage to undamaged enemies. Let me go with the afflicted enemies since I'm going to be setting things on fire somewhat often. I'm just gonna set things on fire and let that go. Yeah, it works reasonably well. Alright, what's he have to sell? So we can... this is a little rough. Wait, no, we can buy a thing. So evading enemy attacks charges your signature, increases max HP by 30. The amount increases by 10 for each Earth Arcana you have. Melee Arcana have 8% crit chance. Killing fractured enemies with Fire Arcana causes an explosion. Slamming fractured enemies into walls massively damages them. We're just gonna heal. And yeah, I'll go for the evasion too.
I must return to completing my taxes for Nasruddin. His rates and added fees directly impact my prices each week.
Okay. What about this direction? The nice part is I can just kind of set a lot of these moves and just forget it, because we do fracture and we do fire. So that's two different things that are constantly causing affliction. I don't think the totem itself causes a status effect, but that's okay. Alright, is there anything else? No. It's like I could buy another spell, but I don't think that's going to help me much. And it's not boss fight time, is it? Maybe it is. No, this is healing here. If there's healing, it's a boss fight. Oh. Akram and Baradar. Ow. Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those where actually getting in there and doing the bonus damage is going to be tricky. Oh god. They're so tanky. Okay, we can just do a little bit of damage to them. Whoa! What? Okay, not much I can do about that. It does so much damage. It's a 4-hit combo. Rule of threes, please.
Bahadur is the jungle biome's strongest competitor. We can practice dodging boulders together.
I mean, we made it further that time. And that was without any cloak upgrades or any of that jazz.
Oh my! You're one of the chosen wizards, huh? I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of the task board. You know, contracts, challenges, the fun stuff. Complete them and bam! Rewards. Oh, and guess what? You've already completed one. Attended the trials. Easy peasy. Sergique, Mulan, and Hieronymus love throwing challenges at you. Finish one, get rewarded. Simple.
A lot of these are going to take a while. Oh, that one's mean.
Catch Mulan in the training ground. She's all about those relics, and they'll help you knock out more tasks.
I play with a friend. What if I'm a friendless loser? I mean, it's fine. I literally don't need it.
Ancient relics, deeply entwined with the world's fading magic, have long been sealed. With enough Chaos Gems, you can enable me to awaken their power and recreate their core as an artifact to aid your trials.
Okay, so increases your crit damage by 25%. Damage scales with the number of Fire Arcana you have. Hitting frozen enemies with an Earth Arcana damages all enemies around their impact. Melee Arcana do more damage, increases the damage you deal, or Basic Arcana by 15%. Let's just grab the Star Trinket.
Mimi, the relic-holding chest, is far more agreeable than most in the trials. You can calmly choose your relics from its storage without worry.
Welcome back. So the boulders Bahadur throws are ferocious, but predictable. What might help you evade them?
Okay. So what would I get? Torrent of Dragons, Earth Fist. Looks like we've gotten... Oh! The things he sells are randomized.
Mimi for relics. Tomi for Arcana. Your Magic's backstage team.
Okay. Yeah, extra crit damage. That scales with the number of Fire Arcana I have. I like the idea of that if I could go for a heavy crit build. Sure.
Your first relic is in the chest over there. Exercise caution, as some relics may be unfriendly.
Oh, we also have just increases your fire damage by a little bit. I'll go for the crit damage for now. So in that case, also buy the fire dragons. That's Earth. I mean, we could grab one of these. Okay, that's all I've got. Do not know what to do with the Chaos Orb. But yeah, let's go here. Fire dragons. Alright, all fire. And all we need is just some crit chance, and we might actually be able to do some pretty nasty things.
Just keep your focus.
Maybe.
The Arcana will...
Hey, couldn't resist seeing you in action.
Alethea, you shouldn't interrupt.
All right, I'm out.
Huh, that's her other portrait. Yeah, there's two portraits for Alethea. One's the, like, more, cutesy one. One's a little bit more anime. Okay. Yeah, the one thing I'm noticing is this very much replicates, I'm gonna say kind of replicates Wizard of Legend 1's general stinginess. There's a feeling of always struggling to get enough upgrades to be powerful enough to do well. And I can safely say this very much is just that stingy. I don't know if it's really a problem. I mean, it's definitely balanced around that stinginess. I think just on a personal level, I'm feeling pressed here. There we go. Pressing A. I'm actually having some trouble winning. Or going to have some trouble winning. But maybe that's okay. Alright. All burn effects are more powerful. Standard Fire Arcana have a chance to burn enemies. Increases with the level of kill streak. I do like the Berserking Sandwich. Dang. So this makes it so my Y does more damage. This makes it so we do more. I think I'm going to go for the Fire Rod. Increase my burn damage. At least the game maybe is reacting to the fact that I've stacked a bunch of Fire Arcana and is just, I'm leaning into it. Maybe it hasn't. Hard to say. Okay, question. Do the dragons set things on fire? The answer is no. Well, like, yeah, going for that burn chance might have been a good idea. Trapped me in a small room. Oh, it's okay. Wasn't a problem. And yeah, I like those fire dragons. They're solid. I think I will always lean towards set it and forget it abilities rather than ones that I have to channel. But the dragons are just iconic. And they have piercing and a ton of range, so that makes them really reliable. I don't actually know if the bonus burning damage is really that noticeable. Maybe it just lasted a lot longer. Hard to say. Ooh, increase your movement speed by 12%. Get the merchant.
Sergique may boast.
I might as well take a look at it. So it fights beside me, it doesn't aggro enemies, increases your evade chance, which is fun. Let's see. Every 10 kills with basic melee. Oh, basic melee gives you 10 extra gold. I want to start a run with that.
Mulan has been visiting more frequently, now that I have more stock. The company has been nice. However, I wish she would buy instead of look.
Okay, didn't get hit, luckily. It was definitely an attack kind of coming at me from behind, but I must have just been lightly out of range. But yeah, these runs don't get winnable, in my opinion, until both I get good, but very much once I have some of the more, like, interesting slash busted... Whoop, some of the more interesting slash busted trinkets. Right, you cannot stun that guy. Oh, I can burn him from there. There we go. Huh. My fire sigil knocks them into the air. Well, that's useful. Oh, there was an enemy. There are enemies over there. Just doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'll always prefer the more set it and forget it abilities, rather than things like the dragon or even the fire breath, because then you can drop it and run, which is something I most assuredly cannot pull off here. But I really do have to commit to my attacks, and I'm mostly thriving in those circumstances. There we go. Don't know if there's any other enemies. Ooh, I saw a spawn card here. Whoop. Okay, this is chaos? A bunch of chaos minions, I suppose. I was not expecting them to just spawn in on me. But I don't even get a benefit for that. You hurt me for 30 damage there. Rude. And I guess we did get resources for killing them, so it's not that big of a deal. There we go. Yeah, and I can just let the fire dragons go ahead of me to stun lock enemies. Most enemies. Alright, and we've got store.
Wielding Arcana takes confidence, and you're dripping in it.
Alright, so we can do Flame Strike. The thing is, like, I'm pretty much only interested in fire. Fire Rage speeds up basic Arcana, lowered cooldown.
Frost Queen Anahita seems great. When she's nearby, I can't stop shivering.
So, we could go back to this guy. But no, I can't buy the Dagger of Midas. I don't remember the Jin being that good. But it was kind of a fun... Well, I think it just shoots a fireball at things periodically. Unless I've forgotten. I don't remember the summons usually being that good in Wizard of Legend, but this is also a completely different game by a different studio. Oddly enough, this is actually made by Dead Mage, the people behind Children of Morta, as opposed to the original devs of Wizard of Legend, which I'd love to know the story for, but I'm not going to, like, investigate that one too closely. Because I know... Oh, is this... Nope. It is still fighting me. Okay. I thought this was like the unicorn... Like, I know studios and IPs change hands, honestly, fairly often. And so it's one of those where... Okay, what is this? More gold from all sources. Well, that would have been nice to get right before, but whatever. Let's see. Do I want to go to him for healing? Not really. We're gonna heal as soon as we get into the boss arena. I think it's only gonna be 45 HP. Oh, it's the wind guy this time. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Studios change hands all the time. IPs change hands all the time. Might have wanted to work on other things. It's kind of neat to see like different developers' takes on stuff. This year and last year have been like really big on sequels, I've noticed.
You seek to burn me with that fire, Arcana? I'll pull your flames back into harmony with relentless winds.
Cool. Okay, that's some damage. Oh, I can't hit him while he's airborne. So these wind current birds are extremely stinky. Unfortunately, my health is not in a good position for fighting this guy. Oh. Yeah, take 2 hits like that, and I'm toast. But I got him. Oh, 16 HP though. That's not a good place to be.
Wind is not considered one of the 5 elements in every nation, but it called to me. You should also pursue that which you know is right.
Okay, so get another chroma, which we can spend on stuff. Oh, there's some healing. Not much. So, Fireball returns to me. Large torrent of dragons that damage and burn enemies in the path. Or they return to me. Let's go for the burn. The boomerang fireball is tempting, but I'd rather have that burn. Considering I've boosted my burns. But yeah, I'm a sucker for like weird industry like secrets and know-how. It always bugs me when I like don't know something. Always. Like, I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I was just I was largely the maybe not always the friend. I was the guy that not a lot of people knew super closely when I was in like school, but were willing to kind of talk about dirty laundry with because they knew I wouldn't tell anybody because I wasn't a gossip. Or I was a gossip, but I didn't share. So like I loved hearing other people's gossip, but you know, it just stayed with me because what was I going to, who else was I going to tell? You know, all of these people kind of didn't have too much of a connection with me, especially because, you know, in a lot of cases I was going to move in a couple of months anyway. Because I never lived in a place for too long to, like, get that close to people, and so it was kind of one of those where it was easy to pick up, like, little secrets here and there just because I was present and nobody cared to be, like, mum about it. And so I think that's kind of created a bad habit with me. Kind of across the board of wanting to know things that, yep. That actually works out great. Wanting to know things, industry secrets, whatever. And like, I'm not actually in a position for that anymore. But every once in a while, like, you hear something on Grapevine or somebody talks about, like, a little bit of, drama or, like, backroom stuff. And I'm like, oh, juicy. I don't get that much anymore. I think I'm a little, like, I don't want to say socially starved, with my, like, current living situation. I get to do a lot of really nice, fun things, but in a lot of cases, it's very much on my own.
Do I spy a customer all the way out here? I am Prince Veridus, I mean, Veridus the Frog. Care to trade relics?
Oh, that's interesting. We can get rid of any of these. I'm going to close for a second.
I adore the relics you bring me.
Okay, I guess we'll just stick with these for the moment. Let's see. Can I actually interact with this thing now? Oh. So this is the Chaos Realm. I don't know if this is like a full zone that you can visit too. I'm assuming as such.
I am Nox the Unfortunate, keeper of many cursed relics. You may take one, if you think yourself prepared.
Okay, so take less damage but lose gold with every hit taken. Lowers crit damage, but your crit chance increases by 300% actually. Oh, each enhancement increases the damage and cooldown. I kind of like the idea of the red rusty nail.
Summoning accident contained. Back to the drawing board.
Can I see my stats? Okay, cool. So my crit chance is only 15%. But my crit damage is kind of... I think that was a bum deal. At least at the moment, if I can boost my crit chance at all, that's going to be amazing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we've found the... We haven't found the regular merchant yet, just the trade trinkets merchant. Unfortunately, I can't really afford to lose 20 HP here and there. Okay. Oh. We've got the nest here. At least the fire damage is extremely good. And then I just have to hang out. Good. Okay, that's the portal. Good, bad. I'm extremely wounded. But I do have a lot of money. And a discount. Beans. Okay, there we go. And he's toast. Feels like these guys are just absolutely exploding monetarily. Whoop. I don't know why that guy looked like an NPC at first, and it threw me off. Okay. Go back to the merchant for the moment. Let's see. I've got a decent amount of resources. Okay, take care of the most dangerous one. These guys aren't so bad. There we go. They're toast. Anything else? Being down at 40 HP is, bad.
My ex, Farron, would scoff at my prices, but you understand the power of coin.
Okay, so we could get the Dagger of Midas, but we don't need it. Burn damage affects area around your target. That's good. Chances of evading attacks, revenge, damage. But we need to go for the healing. Sunblade is tempting. And I'm going to go for the evade. 10% more damage might have been good too. But just having additional dodge is nice for keeping my HP up. Then I'm going to swap the bangle. Every 20 gold gained heals you. Non-variant Arcana deal more damage. Well, I like Mordian's gem, so let's go for that one. Kind of sucks because that was a clear synergy, extra gold, trading extra gold away for extra healing, but I think none of it matters. I'm not expecting to survive this. Okay, we can just skip this one. I guess the one thing... always has way more range than I'd like. So the one saving grace that we have here is that I have long range and burn. And so, to some degree, the best thing I can possibly do is get the boss to just burn. Dodged too early. Okay, stunned him? Okay, just avoid. At least we can get them to destroy their own boulder. Okay, let's just keeping our distance. Because I don't have to do anything risky. I just have to keep my distance. Like, unlike many of the other bosses out, I don't need to be pressed by this one. Oh, 40 damage. Yeah, I gotta remember it's a 4-hit combo, which is rough. Got him. Whoa. That's the first time I've done that. Now or in the early access. Okay, we get Seismic Quake. Oh, but I don't get to modify a spell, I suppose. This might actually be, like, healing, I hope. Okay, so I can either heal or increase my max HP. Oh, the max... Wait. Yeah, it's a choose. That was probably inadvisable. The main reason why I wanted to try that... Oh, we've got a whole new oh my gosh. This is longer than I thought. Welcome to the Earth region? The desert, I suppose. Oop. Yeah, so that burning AoE is actually extremely good. Because, yeah, those burning effects are massive. Which actually makes it very good for taking out groups. Okay, just have to watch out for things. A lot of this is entirely new to me, and so I don't know what to avoid. Oh. Right, I have a new Arcana that lets me do a dodge. And it's pretty good. So it's not burning effects, it's the burn triggers. So when I set something on fire, that does an AoE. That's actually really nice. There we go. Climb him from some damage. Like, that's actually more useful than the burn damage doing an AoE, I think? Because that means they're all independently burning from each other. Oh, what's a guy gotta do to get some more gold here? That's a mid boss. Okay, let's send that off. Unfortunately, it didn't hit enough enemies. Okay, not fast enough, but I don't have to worry about those things. There we go. He's burning. Oh. Let's just give him some toast. That didn't work. At least he specifically... Oh, not the most dangerous. Go for these slows, undamaged enemies. Okay, so I think that's where we go to leave. Ow. So we get some health from that. Pop this open. Alright. No, I'm gonna regret that. Am I, though? Yep.
Your relics, unlike you, survived unscathed, a true testament to their creators. What could you learn from their resilience?
Damn. I only got to the second act. Well, I will give it credit. This is a lot beefier, I'm gonna say, than the first game.
Why couldn't I have been born with the ability to wield Arcana? It doesn't seem fair. No offense.
Alright. So now we have a lot more mission cards. With a lot of things. Okay, cool.
Hieronymus keeps forgetting my name. Or is pretending to, at least. I've worked here for months.
Okay.
Modern wizards tend to forget or overlook the rich history of magic. It's a real tragedy.
So go buy some more stuff.
I expected Surgic to have strong opinions on relics, but he can work with anything.
But this is the one I want to talk to.
I've been expecting you. I am Nazradin, architect of balance and the mind behind this ingenious creation, the Trials Nexus. A marvel of arcane engineering that bends the rules of the Trials to your will. With the power of its runes, you can reshape the very fabric of your journey. For now, your reach is limited to positive runes, making the trials easier as your journey begins at apprentice difficulty. This is only the first step. Greater challenges and rewards await as I continue to refine the Nexus and unlock its full potential.
Okay. Pit Lord. So, makes us do... Oh, extra dash over pits. Let's see. Enemies have a chance to drop signature orbs. At the end of each level, health is restored to 80 if it's lower... Okay. Defeating bosses and champions increases max HP. Ah. So I could also unlock some of these if I want to. So there was a trinket or a power or something that was available in the early access version. They gave more consistent healing. It looks like they got rid of it, which is frankly fair. Rejuvenating portal's actually kind of tempting. It is expensive though. So I guess I'll just get the Heartstone. And the extra money? Sure. Oh, I don't have enough resources. That's fine. We'll equip those. Let's see. Enemies are protected by a shield, making them more difficult to defeat. I wonder what the negatives are for. I think this just makes the game harder for reasons. And it seems like the runes remain the same. Oh, oh, I see. So the harder it is, the less runes you can bring with you. Wow, that's rough.
Remember, arcane chromo fuels the Nexus's evolution. Seek it out in your adventures and you will find its capabilities expanding far beyond your current understanding.
Listen, defeating Bahadur shows you're improving. Just don't get overconfident, all right? There's new challenges coming.
Let's see. Oh, that's standard melee. I guess I should be buying every single basic that I can.
If you go with a bolt rail, remember to channel and feel the lightning. You are one with your Arcana.
Okay, so what else do you have? Casting your Dragon Arcana may summon a gigantic dragon. Sure. That's kind of fun. And I have 30. Revenge, you get 30 gold. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, melee Arcana with extra 8% crit chance is also kind of good. I'll snag that for now, because I feel like that could go into a crit build quite well. For now, though, I'm going to be leaving it here. Because, I mean, we made attack 2. That's better than I've ever gone. And that's about all my hands can manage. I don't know how many of you were around for my Wizard of Legend 1 series. But if we want to talk peak Wanderbot theory, I have not gotten more peak with age. My hands kind of crap out after a video. And then I need to give them a break. Especially when I'm button mashing it a bunch. Or in this case, it's actually my left thumb for the joystick. I don't know why. It was just a little hard on it today. Anywho. I guess I might as well say that Wizard of Legend 2 is now available in 1.0 on Steam. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's good. It's one of those where, like, I can see some people being like, oh, I like the first one better. But I think they're both perfectly cromulent in different ways. I think this one's a little bit more party-ish. You know, a little bit more on the balance side and a little less grindy, maybe. But it is also still merciless. I'm curious to see what the difficulty does for the trial. Does it just give you extra perks? Is that the only difference? Or does it actually make the game relatively easier too? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's like a flat balance, but you just have to bring more of the downsides with you. The spells feel good. I love the fact that you can actually have multiple spells that can take an ultimate charge now. That feels awesome. It feels smoother too. I don't know if it's just the expertise of Dead Mage or what exactly, but is Dead Mage, right? Yeah, it is. It is absolutely Dead Mage. Sorry, that final difficulty level was messing with my head. I was like, now I'm second guessing myself. Did they put that in there as a nod to themselves, or is that just the intended difficulty name? And I'm now confoozled. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, the relic systems, the spell modifications, the fact that you can add like extra crit or reduce cooldown and stuff like that. We didn't get to play in that space as much as I was hoping to do, but knowing the fact that this is a 3-act structure, but like a zone boss, area boss, and then rinse repeat, presumably for 3 total acts, means that you actually can sink your teeth in. The game is still kind of stingy, but it gives you enough runway that you really can build yourself up into being pretty powerful by the end. Maybe. The game very much seems committed to punching me in the face and making sure that that doesn't happen, but that does mean that it's something that is worth surmounting all the same. And I do love the fact that the multiplayer is up to 4 players, so if you want to bring like a full crew, you totally can. And the fact that like there's a lot of support abilities that I haven't shown off. There's like co-op attacks that you can pull off. Let's see. Yeah, smoother item selection to avoid... Okay, right. This is just talking about 4-player cooperative play. So it's easier to select items, boss HP adjustments. So yeah, they've generally just been working on the multiplayer experience to make it a smoother thing all around. But I like the fact that, you know, at the shop you can buy like a healing thing that heals everybody. It's not like you're clamoring over, no, I need the health orb. You don't have to worry about that. And so many games kind of pit players against each other in a weird way, and makes the co-op feel less gratifying. And so I'll have to play around with that at some point. I don't know what my schedule is ever going to look like for me playing Wizard of Legend 4-player, but I do have a group of friends that I could actually see getting together once in a blue moon for like, hey, we need to fill a game. Hey, we got Wizard of Legend 2, let's dive into it. Let's see, and what else has been added? So new contracts for those bounty board things. The Chaos Biome. Yeah, so the Chaos Biome's at the very end of the game. New environments, new mini-bosses, formidable final boss. Oh boy, considering I was getting wrecked by the Area 1 boss, I can only imagine that the Chaos boss is going to be tough. There's also the Sky Citadel, which I guess added some more things too. No. Oh, I see. Sky Citadel content update was more recent and added more units and kind of the whole zone and the King and Queen boss. Oh, and yeah, along with the return of the Dash Arcana. That's what it was. I knew I had been missing something in the early access version, and yeah, I really love the new Dash Arcana. I'm not using it as much as I could, but I love knocking enemies airborne and setting them on fire. That actually feels really good to me. Burning in general has felt actually quite good with this. Anyway, I think with all of that said, I guess before I go, I do want to say a very quick thank you to Dead Mage and Humble Games for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun. And yeah, I'll be back to this kind of randomly when my thumbs recover to try and get a little bit further, or maybe at some point I'll like really mainline some Wizard of Legend to see what the end looks like. I will admit, I've been lightly hoping for an absolute baby mode because I think even Apprentice is a little tough for me, but whatever, I'll tough it out or something. We will see. But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. Sorry, I'm weaving between these training dummies, and I shouldn't. Let's go back to the main menu. But yeah, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.